Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and I'm absolutely freezing in here. I don't know why, it's 10.5 degrees so I should be alright, but I've just been down, put the chickens away and it was quite breezy. It's nice and sunny actually with blue sky, but it's quite nippy. The sun is shining but the wind is blowing, so I'm a bit chilly at the moment, but hopefully that will only be for 5 more minutes until we start running. Hello Tina, hello Sebastian in the chat. I'm going to get the treadmill moving to make sure we have a connection. Heart rate currently at 71 beats per minute, so that's working. I could have fallen asleep just now, I tell you. I sat down. It's getting towards the end of the week now. We had Monday Run Club. We had Tuesday Film My Run 500. Then I went outside with Run Club doing hill sprints. Last night we ran around the track. Almost to maximum effort, and tonight we've got a nice steady 5k. MHG Run Club tonight. Good evening Anthony Anderson. Hello Sebastian, hello Amy. Heart rate 79 for Sebastian, 15 seconds to go. Oh, nice steady run. And then guess what? Oliver's already pestering me about going outside with Run Club at 7. I'm knackered. Here we go. What are we doing then? Let's go up to 9 and see what everyone else is doing. Tina's currently sat dunking a rich tea biscuit into her coffee. You deserve it, Tina. Rest up. Join us in the chat. Well, it looks like we've started at 9 kilometers per hour tonight. I'm just going to wait and see if anyone takes the lead with a progressive or whether we maintain this speed throughout. Close eye on Sebastian tonight. He's got the red beacon. Oh, I've just got to maximise the screen. Doesn't make much difference. It's a little bit tighter in the live stream. Sebastian's tired as well. I could have quite easily sat on the sofa just now, shut my eyes and gone to sleep. Luckily, I had to go and put the chickens and ducks away and go out into that cold, fresh air. So that woke me up again. I've had me pan of chocolate with a Kit Kat in the middle. So I've had a bit of sugar before the run. Anthony says it sounds good to Tina, dunking a rich tea biscuit into her coffee. Hello Comrade, thank you for joining us. Comrade says, hi everyone, happy Thursday. Yep, tonight Comrade is the MHG Run Club 5k. Nothing like last night, nice and steady. Nice and relaxed. Just keep the legs turning over. Feeling a little bit tired tonight after last night's frantic track session. Comrade must be on her lunch break at work. Sorry to hear that, Tina. Tina's currently nursing her dog. She says she can't settle. We're currently waiting for the next vet update. It can be quite upsetting. I know the feeling. Oh, Anthony. Anthony's been outside this morning and run 10.5 kilometres in the sunshine. Nice one, Anthony. Well done, buddy. It's been sunny here as well today in Cornwall. It's been a really nice day. I bet it's been nice up in Somerset. Tina says that's lovely, Anthony. Let's hope it lasts for at least one day. Apparently it's been the wettest start of a year on record for Cornwall. And I'm guessing that's the same everywhere, probably for the UK. But I heard earlier that it's been the wettest start to a year on recorded history. The garden at work Everywhere is just like marsh at the moment, quagmire, everywhere you go. Comrade says, my bronchitis is slowly improving. Can't wait to hit the road running again soon. Watching you keeps me motivated and inspired. Well, that's what we're here for. Not just me here running on the screen, everybody in game as well. Everybody in the chat, we're all here for each other. Stay motivated and inspired. That's good to hear, comrade. And it keeps me motivated, inspired, seeing you guys running with me and chatting in the chat. So awesome, thank you very much. I might have to take my jumper off in a minute. Just now I was moaning I was cold, now I'm too hot. Kebab? Kebab? What's a kebab? Is that kebab? My thirsty kebab, weight heavy in my stomach. So Sebastian's obviously just had something to eat. And now it's repeating on him. Just checking everyone's speed to make sure we're all going the same speed. Yep. Currently running at 9 kilometers per hour. Right, I'm going to take my jumper off. I'm going to jump off the treadmill because otherwise I'll end up on the floor. Put my earpiece back in so I can hear the live stream still working. So there's 2 of us, almost 4 of us in the Beacon group tonight. Only about 5 or 6 in the run tonight. So a quiet night tonight on the MHG Run Club run. Anthony's asking, how is Amy today? Amy's in the run with us tonight. So luckily, that fast effort last night hasn't finished her off. Well done, Amy. Amy's here doing a recovery run with us tonight. Jogging along, nice and relaxed. Loosening up the legs with Sebastian and myself. And Lisa. And Born, P. Born. 2 German runners with us tonight, and 3 United Kingdom. Amy says she's okay. That's brilliant. It's good to hear, Amy. See, Amy, it's all working. And you've done well. You were off last week with the flu and the week before, and you've come back stronger than ever. Amy says, I quite enjoyed last night. Good to push yourself sometimes. Yes, completely agree, Amy. At least once a week you've got to do that, at least once a week. Tina also says, she feels pretty good after last night's session. I'm not too bad, I just feel a little bit tired. My legs are a little heavy today, but I think that is still from the Tuesday night hill sprint session. I wonder what Lou Pioneers Run Club has in store for me tonight between 7 and 8. I thought I was going to get away with it tonight. I thought my son was at university till late. But yeah, he's come home early, especially to run Lou Pioneers, so I can't get away with it tonight. Tina says her training readiness has risen from 3 to 21. Let's have a look what I'm on tonight. Comrade, this is something we like to do. We use Garmin watches. Well, the majority of us use Garmin watches. Sebastian's using an Apple Watch. But part of the Garmin stats that we get on the app and on the watch is we get something called training readiness. And we get a body battery. And we also get our HRV stats. So tonight, my training readiness is 36. So my training readiness is 36 out of 100. Body battery is 30. And my HRV is still unbalanced. It's been like that for about 3 weeks. So yeah, that's better than it has been. On the weekend it was 1. A bit like Tina, but it's actually built back up overnight. And I had a rubbish night's sleep as well last night. I woke up about 4 o'clock this morning and couldn't get back to sleep. So I only had 6 hours sleep last night. Onward's got a Garmin as well. I love it so much. Yes, another Garmin watch user. I'm surprised Sebastian actually doesn't wear one of each, like Stephen. A Garmin and an Apple, one on each wrist. There's a couple people at Run Club do that as well. They've got one of each. I don't know why. Because their Garmin stats do transfer over to the Apple stats, don't they? But I think people like to compare. I use a Garmin watch, comrade, and when I'm running on the treadmill and at park run, I also wear a chest strap Garmin heart rate monitor because I feel it's more accurate than my wrist-based heart rate monitor. We can actually have a look now. If I have a look at Garmin Connect, my heart rate on my wrist at the moment is 122. So my heart rate from my watch at the moment is 122, and the heart rate from my chest strap is 143 and 114, 115. So as you can see, at this stage, my heart rate is lower on the chest strap. However, if I do a hard interval session or go outside and do a hard run, the Garmin watch stays around 123, 130, but my real heart rate goes up to about 170. So my stats get really messed up, and all my predicted times and my training readiness, they all go completely wrong. So I stick to using the heart rate monitor all the time when I'm running sort of on the treadmill and outdoor. 5Ks, 10Ks, up to about half marathon. Sebastian says, I like my Apple Watch. Yes, I do keep looking at the Apple Watch Ultras, Sebastian. They do look nice. However, I'll stick with the Garmin for a minute. The main thing for me is the battery life. I need about 40 hours of battery when running, using the maps and the GPS. Garmin watch, I charge it about once a month on normal use, but when I'm running an Ultra it lasts for about 40 hours, where the Apple Ultra quite can't compete with that yet. Someone says, interesting. I've never used the chest strap. I didn't know it was more accurate. Good to know. Well, I just seem to think it is for me, because it is also right above in your heart area, isn't it? Right on the chest. And there's quite a difference between my wrist-based watch and my heart rate, my heart strap. But when I'm working really hard and I know my heart rate is up in the 170s, touching 180, the chest strap reflects that thought. However, the watch on my wrist will say 130 something, and there's no way, no way my heart rate's 130 something when working hard. So Garmin thought I had a VO2 max of 62 a year ago, before I was using the chest strap outside. In reality, now I've been using the chest strap for a year, it's 52, 53, something like that, which is what it should be. So I trust the strap more than I do the wrist. However, newer watches might have better sensors in them. It might be my skinny wrists that cause the issue. I think when I'm running hard, the watch starts picking up my cadence rather than my actual heart rate, because of my sweaty wrists and my bony arms. Anyway, it says something similar to that on the Garmin website. Rattly bodies. Sebastian says, nice trail tonight, Tina. So in game, we're running the Spirit Forest. And it's a nice little trail through the woods, look, just like my park run last weekend. Nice woodland run tonight. Tina says she has the newest Garmin watch and the heart rate is very accurate. Until she gets sweaty or wet, then it runs high or low. There you go, that's exactly what I get, Tina. When I run, I get very hot and I do sweat a lot, and I think that might be what causes the issues. However, chest straps like to be a bit more moist, don't they? Because they make a better connection with your skin. And the other thing I find is when it's really cold, my watch has poor heart rate readings. Here we go. Dodgy pronunciation coming up from myself. Christian Blurmenfelt supposedly has a VO2 max score of 101. That is crazy, isn't it? 101? Imagine that. At my age and my VO2 max, Garmin thinks I'm in the top 1% of my age category. And I bet most of you out there who run regularly are also in the top 1%. So he must be absolutely a rare species. In the top 0.000001. Comrade says, that's an insane VO2 max. How is it possible, says Amy. Oh, somebody's dropped off the back. Hope they haven't had a connection issue. I better drop some ride-ons, didn't I? Oh, look, that's just reminding me of something. There you go, guys. There's the old ride-ons. Look, the fitness trends is working, everyone. We were talking about this yesterday or the day before. Anthony, Tina, myself. And I did find somewhere in the settings or within the fitness trend a toggle, which I believe toggled so you can include your outdoor runs. But I had a look just now and I couldn't find it. But I did it on my phone and it definitely came up. It said something about incorporating your outdoor runs, but it hasn't yet, because Tuesday it hasn't included my hill sprint session. But however, maybe it hasn't because it was toggled off. Now it's toggled on. I'll have to check later on tonight to see if outdoor run tonight comes onto Strava. Unless I haven't got it set up to work both ways, I don't know. We'll have to keep an eye on that. Because if you hit fresh, look, it takes you into all sorts of stats. But somewhere in here, yesterday, I clicked on one of these little eyes and it gave me the option to toggle something on and off, but I can't find it today. Nope, nothing in there. Definitely changed something yesterday on the phone. What's that there? Oh, that just moves it round there. What's that? Training score. Oh, that's last week. What's that fitness trends up there? Well, that's where we were. So what's fresh? That takes you to there. No, I've no idea where I changed that setting yesterday. Oh, Norton's popping up on my screen. Let's turn that off. Amy says she didn't realise you could click on the fresh. Takes you through to a whole new batch of screens and options. Anthony says I'll check that out later. He also says people are doubting the accuracy of it. Tina says her VO2 max has dropped a bit lately. So now she's in the top 5% of people. Still crazy though, isn't it, Tina, to think out of everyone's stats on Garmin, it tells us that. It's pretty cool, really, isn't it? Must be doing something right. Right, just checking everyone's speeds. Everyone's still running at 9 kilometers per hour. We are 2.5 kilometers through, so we're halfway through the run tonight. 18.45 seconds. 18 minutes and 45 seconds completed. About 16 minutes and 20 seconds left to go. Heart rate for me, 114. So looking all right, nicely in the blue. Amy thinks she's in the top 5% as well. She'll check later. I'm going to check the Garmin Connect app a minute on my phone, because I'm sure I told you something last night. No, it's exactly the same as on the iPad. No idea what I saw last night, but I definitely changed a setting, and it said something about including outdoor activities. Whether that means running as well, or whether it's still just for cycling, I don't know. But it said something about Strava and something about syncing activities. So I'll have another look for that later. Sebastian says move your mic back please. Move it to where? It's over there at the moment. Do you mean move it back in front of my mouth? Or move it further away? I've put it to one side because if I put it in the middle, you can't see me because it's in front of the camera. So I've got to move it over there a little bit so you can see my lovely smile. How's that? That's slightly to one side, isn't it? It's not covering my mouth. I think, Sebastian, it might have been because I was over here. When I go behind the mic, it doesn't work. When I go back here, it's better. I don't know. I've been looking at more running cameras today. I've been looking at the old GoPro Hero 13. I just feel that I might need a second camera when I'm outside. I can't afford one at the moment, so we're just looking. I'm going a park run on Saturday. We still haven't decided where we're going. It might be a new one. If it is a new one, watch out for the video. It might be Plymouth City Central in Devon, or it might be Tamar Trails in Devon. But keep an eye out for that. Or if the weather's awful and we can't be bothered, we'll be going to Eden. But either way, I'm going to record it because I've got a windshield stuck to the front of my Insta360 Grow 3S camera. So it'd be interesting to see if you can still hear the wind noise when running. Tina says you need a drone. A drone to chase me around the house, Tina, and the garden. But Oliver and I are also thinking about, after park run on Saturday, running the Lou 10 miler route. Because in about 2 weeks' time now, Norton's popped up again. Really need to uninstall Norton. So yeah, in about 2.5 weeks' time, we're running the third race of the Cornish Grand Prix series, 1st of March. And I'm thinking of maybe going out and running after park run this Saturday. Because Lucy's out, so it'll be a crafty run. And also Oliver, my son, is going away for 6 weeks to Taunton, Tina. He's going to Taunton for 6 weeks as part of his university work placement. So it'll be the last time he's coming to park run with me for 6 weeks. So we're going to go and do a long run. He is coming back, however, for the 1st of March to run the Lou 10 miler race. So I might take the camera out on Saturday and do a route recce video. We'll try and do some footage. We'll see how it happens. And if it's any good, I'll try and put it together for next week. So anyone running the Lou 10 miler can then see what's coming. And it's not pleasant. Anthony says my VO2 max At the moment it's 43, he's happy with that. Very good, Anthony, very good. Shows that you're active. Tina says, that's fantastic, Anthony. She's dropped from 47 to 40. So Anthony says, so no lupiniers running for you at night? I think I'm going to be... Oh no, I see what you mean, Anthony. I'll have to keep going, won't I? If Oliver's not here for 6 weeks, he's not going to be pestering me each evening. But I have to make an effort to go myself. But it's going to be a lot easier to just lie down and go to sleep after the Virtue FMR treadmill run. Amy thinks her VO2 max is 46. No idea how, she says. It's because you've been running, Amy, regularly. You've been working really hard recently. You're doing well, Amy, you're doing well. Keep it up. Keep it up. So we have now got 1.6 kilometers left to go to the final arch, which is a mile. Probably just under a mile now. Running at 9 kilometers per hour. 25 minutes elapsed. About 10 to go. Good effort, everyone. Sebastian and Amy, especially after last night's beasting. And for Sebastian, a week of dad duties, carrying furniture from the 3rd floor flat out to the tip. So Sebastian's joined us tonight, even though he's knackered. Amy's feeling good, and I feel a bit tired. Anthony says, running the workouts help with that, Amy? Yes, they do. One hard effort a week, Amy, one hard effort a week. Brings your VO2 max up. Sebastian says all the rubbish has been delivered to the tip today. So Sebastian's done his tip run. Do you have to pay in Germany, Sebastian, or do you have to have a permit or a pass? Here, my local tip, you can't go in a van unless you've got a permit, because they think it's commercial waste. But you're all right if you go in your car. No trailers allowed. Anthony says once the Tour de Zwift is over, he'll be back on the workouts. See you soon. See you soon, Anthony. See you soon. It's nearly finished. What have we got? What have we got tomorrow, everyone? Is it stage 6 tomorrow? It is, isn't it? And then next week is catch-up week. So next week we'll be running whatever happens at 5 PM on Friday. No idea which stage it'll be, but I'm sure Jonathan needs it. He's only run stage 1, I think he said. So as long as it's not stage 1 next Friday, Jonathan will be doing a catch-up one with us here on Virtue FMR. Oh, Tina says we are very lucky we take our trailer and it's free. Well, they don't even let trailers in. Our local tip. I have a friend, or a work colleague actually, that went to the tip with an old trailer full of rubbish and they wouldn't let him come in with it. So he unclicked it, just left it outside the tip and drove off. And the next day when he came, the trailer was gone, so somebody had it. Sebastian says no payment necessary this year for the tip. He says he's very surprised, so he usually has to pay to visit his local tip. My local tip years ago used to sort through all the stuff that's been brought in and put it out on tables like a jumble sale and resell it. But they're not allowed to do that anymore due to health and safety, and I suppose because they're they don't know if it's safe to sell. But yeah, years ago, I used to hear that the blokes that work there and the ladies used to make more money from selling the stuff they pulled out the skips than they did from the actual job. So I don't think they were very happy when the council stopped them from selling it. 4 kilometres in, less than 1 to go. Fantastic work, Amy and Sebastian. Less than 1 kilometre to go now. Heart rate is nicely still in the blue. Just touching green now. 121 to 122 goes into the green. Dropping back down again to 118. Comrade says everyone is doing great. Thank you, comrade. This is our Thursday easy run, recovery run after Wednesday night track session. And then tomorrow we've got another nice steady run. We are currently running Tour de Zwift, which is a Zwift event where they run a different route each week. Tomorrow is stage 6, which is the final stage, and then next week it's catch-up week. And then after that we'll be back to running an event by FMR called Bag That Badge. And it's we run all the routes in Zwift that unlock achievement badges. So if you come and join us on them, I'm sure you'll unlock some badges that you haven't got. Tina's currently got a list that a few of our regulars need to unlock certain routes, and I'm sure in 2 weeks' time we'll be working our way back through the list. Tina says, tell Oliver to go to Long Run Meadow Park Run when he's in Taunton. It's a nice one. He's already mentioned he might pop up to Frogmary Green again. He quite fancies returning after a year to see how his time has improved. So if I know what day he's going, Tina, I'll let you know. But yeah, Long Run Meadow. I'll try and remember that. If I say this now, I can tell myself if I watch the live stream back. So Clive, if you forget what the name of the park run is near Taunton, it's called Long Run Meadow Park Run. Tina says Frogmary is like a bog. Boggy Frogmary. The frogs are loving it. Talking about frogs, I actually heard some croaking the other night. I think they thought it was springtime. It is that time of year now, isn't it, when frogs start creeping out and laying frog spawn everywhere. Comrade says, whoa, sounds cool. I'll make sure I join. So Comrade's going to come and join us on Bag That Badge in a few weeks' time when we start it up again. It's already on the Companion app at 5 PM on Fridays, but we will start live streaming it again in a couple of weeks. Even better, Stephen might be back, and then Stephen can live stream it. But no, we'll keep going. We'll keep going for a minute. It's waiting for you, Stephen, if you're out there listening. Wednesday nights and Friday nights are here waiting for you. When you're ready. "400 metres to go, once around the track," talking about tracks. That's a really big fox sat up there on that rock. I hope he's not after my chickens. Anthony said he's injured. He is injured, but he still ran a 10-mile loop the other day. It goes park runs on Saturday. But he is taking it easy, I will admit. He is going to park run, he's eased off speed at the moment, and he's only doing long, slow runs. So no hill sprints for Stephen at the moment. Tina says, and so is his computer, Anthony. So in game, we're running out the shade, back out into the sun. Very nice indeed. I can feel the heat beating down onto my back I can't wait to feel that again here in Cornwall. It almost was like it today. When the sun comes out, it almost makes you smile at the moment, but it's still cold. Tina says, I'm certain he has a list of ultras booked through the summer. I think he's a permanent resident at ultras through the summer, Tina. Whether he wants to or not. I think they all sign him up. Remember when we come to see you at Frogmore Green Park Run last year? And they were throwing half marathon tickets at him. What was that for again? Dorchester, was it? Or something like that. I'll have to see if they can give me a free ticket and I'll come up, run it with Oliver, put it on the Cornish Runner channel, retrace his steps from last year. The Yeovil half, he came to it, yes he did. See if I can get a free ticket, Tina. Whoever that nice lady was. She actually did invite us all, didn't she, that day? She offered us all free tickets. I'll come up with my camera to Frogmore Green in next few weeks' time or something. A couple months' time when the weather gets nicer and it's not so boggy. We'll see. See if Oliver can entice me up that way in the next 6 weeks for one of my park runs. There we go then, there's 5k done. Well done Sebastian and Amy, good effort. Nice recovery run there for our legs. Keep things ticking over. Yeah. Tina says, I'll tell Catherine. Is that what that lady was called? She was very nice, wasn't she, and friendly. I'm sure she will give you tickets. And we'll come up, we'll bring the cameras, and we'll put it on the Cornish Runner channel. Well done all, says Anthony. Anthony says, I think he's burnt out as far as Zwift goes. He's trying to cram it all in. He's a celebrity now, and he's got all those, mind you, he was doing really well last year, wasn't he? He did get to a lot of locations and put a lot of work into his to his other channel, Film My Run. But due to his injury, he's not quite doing as many at the moment, but I'm sure he will get back to it in due course. He's still going park run though. Comrade says, good to watch and chat with you, or chat with everyone. Thank you, Comrade. It's good to have you join the team, our little family here, our little gang. More the merrier. Keeps us all going. Gives us something to chat about when there's lots of us here. Anyway, well done, Amy. Well done, Sebastian. Thank you to Amy, Sebastian, Tina, Comrade, Anthony, and everyone else in the chat tonight. Was that it? Was it just a small group tonight? Everyone's outside enjoying the sun. That's it, look, Sebastian. When I look over at this screen over here, my head is behind the microphone. You can't hear me. But when I come back here, it's much better. There we go then. So we'll scroll back down to the bottom. Anthony says, I don't think we'll see much of him this year. I don't know, Sebastian. Anthony, he might make a surprise appearance at some point. It's nice when he pops in the chat. That's the main thing, isn't it? If he could pop in and chat to us whilst he's sat in shed quarters doing his editing, we really appreciate that. Well done all, says Sebastian. Well done, says Amy. What is it? It's Thursday. So we will be back tomorrow at 5 PM UK time for stage 6 of Tour de Zwift. If I don't see you tomorrow, we'll be back again on Monday for Monday Run Club at 4:45. Have a good weekend if we don't see you tomorrow. I will be at Parkrun Saturday morning somewhere in England and running the Lou 10 miler loop on completion, so half marathon distance for me on Saturday, and hopefully a nice long rest on Sunday. Tina says, how much dust is on those treadmills in shed quarters? They'll need a good clean, won't they, Tina? You'll have to take it easy. I bet there's a bit of a burning smell the next time he gets that Noble Pro moving or that Techno Gym My Run moving. It will definitely need silicone, won't it? Silicone spray on the belts. go. Save the rundown. I need another screen in here. I would like another little screen, a little old TV to put in that corner for a OBS control panel. I've got my eye on one. I'll have to see if I can clean it up. It might be broken though. Comrade says, good luck on the half marathon. We haven't got the tickets yet, Comrade. Oh, I see what you mean. Saturday. Yes, Saturday we are running park run, and then after park run we're going to run 10 miles. So it will be a half marathon distance, but nice and steady. Nothing too crazy. Mind you, the route is called Lou 10 Miler, Hillish and Hellish. So it's got quite a lot of elevation, but we're going to take it easy, and we're going to do a little video for the Cornish Runner channel, or Cornish Runner Clive. I don't know. Might be. I haven't met any other Cornish runners yet, but if I do, I'll have to call it Cornish Runner Clive. And we'll have to rebrand, but we'll keep it the way it is for a minute. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Enjoy your showers, enjoy your dinner, have a nice relaxing evening, enjoy the telly, watching Traitors or whatever you're watching. Stay safe, take care, we'll see you again tomorrow. See you all later. Bye-bye.